Hello, Aquarius, sun signs, rising signs, and moons. This is your June Horoscope from me, Kim, at Expressions of the Universe. And June is going to be a crazy month, as if the rest of the year hasn't been. But we have a full moon in Sagittarius at 15 degrees on June 5th with a lunar eclipse, which is crazy. We're opening up our hearts to something that we previously didn't know about, some kind of disruption and upheaval. This will be highlighting your fourth and fifth houses, which is the home, the family, ancestors, roots, children, being childlike, allowing yourselves to play a little bit more. With Aquarius, with that fourth house, for some of you, this is mother-father energy. And so there's going to be a highlight on that. This is also, I feel that there's a worry about the home. Maybe you're so serious about something. Open up, allow yourselves to play. The new moon in Cancer at 0 degrees on June 21st. 0 degrees Cancer. Yeah, sorry. June 21st, there will be a solar eclipse, and that will be highlighting your 9th and 10th house. That's like career, your status in the world. Your beliefs are changing about that area of your life, and it's almost like a balance between home and work and what's more important. Having to put up some boundaries around that area of your life about what it is that's most important, and it should be the home. The eclipses are going to bring kind of like an upheaval or chaos of energy for the next 6 months. Things are going to be changing, transforming. Things are going to be coming out that you didn't see or refuse to see because you think you know everything. Also, too, Mercury's going retrograde on June 18th in Cancer. So it's an emotional time. Communications are going to be kind of halted. Things are going to be a little wonky, but we have so many planets retrograde that we're reviewing the last 6 months of our lives. We're really taking stock of everything that is important to us and kind of putting it into place. We're looking at world events. For Aquarians particularly, you're looking at your home and your job and trying to figure out where to go next. So it will be an interesting month, I'll tell you that. I pre-shuffled the cards to save time. Let's get started. All right, interesting. I love when the cards confirm the energy that I was talking about astrologically wise. So the highlight for Aquarian sun signs, rising signs, and moons is Vesta, and she is the goddess of home and hearth. So this will be putting a huge highlight on your home, on your hearth, your ancestors, your roots, the mother, the father, being a parent, wanting to be a parent, or how are you parenting? How are things in the home? This is also a need to get your home in order, get things together. The underlying card is Saturn, and so changes, transformation, the rules around the house rules need to change. Somebody needs to take over. And also, too, there's going to be a big challenge around the home. That could be change or a challenge that needs to transform and put you on your, like you need to step up and make those changes around the home or accept the changes that are happening. The card that's coming up in the past, it's Virgo. This would be health issues, your nutrition. Where's your food, your sources coming from? There could have been things that have changed. This is also about you being grounded, being rooted in the earth, not being so much up here in your head. And this is talking about paying attention to the little details. That's going to be very Mercury retrograde, asking you to pay attention to the details. I'm also hearing about watching your finances, about how much you're spending on groceries. Yes, the price of everything has gone up all around the world. So it's saying that you might need to get down into the dirt and start growing a little bit of your own food so that you feel safe and secure that you have enough. Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, is coming up in the future. This is bright ideas, epiphanies, lightning strikes that are coming down to change and disrupt things. And it's definitely, I think, correlated to the home and the hearth. Things are changing and transforming. Can't make this up. So the next card that comes up, and it's coming on top of the Vesta card, it is Pluto transformation. So there are big changes happening around the home. I'm just hearing some of you may lose your home. Make sure that you're taken care of, even though that I know in the United States, I'm not sure about other countries with the current situation with coronavirus. There have been a lot of protections put around homeowners and renters about paying their rent, their mortgages, but pay what you can. Just pay attention to your finances, what's coming in and out of the home. Because I feel as though some of you aren't paying attention. You may have extra money at this time due to, stimulus or unemployment funds or whatever, or extra overtime if you're working and you're just spending willy-nilly, not paying attention, thinking that it's going to continue forever. It's not. There's going to be a lot of transformation. Trying to think, also too, I'm just hearing like shopping to some is a pleasure, but you got to really curb that spending and put some away for a rainy day. On top of the Saturn card, the rule changes. The Chiron card is coming up. So this is more fire energy, but this is healing. This is talking about a wound within you that really needs healing, change, transformation, those new rules around whatever's happening in the home or with your home and your family could be triggering some past life wounds within yourself. So you're going to need to look at that. And I'm feeling like fire energy. So there's anger, arguments. Yeah. And I'm just trying to think. Changes and transformations need to come about. I'm also hearing about like obsessive compulsive, or this is a habit. And, sometimes we're not aware of what our habits are. Trust me, these lunar and solar eclipses in the month of June are going to bring about some things. And I'm even thinking with this Uranus, this lightning strike, it's just going to be like something that you forgot about is going to hit, and it just made me think of something, even though I'm not an Aquarius, that has to be taken care of. All right. So we have the 10th house, the world, and, this Virgo card, it's really making me think about your work and your business, and that would be for that new moon and that solar eclipse that's coming on June 21st. And I'm seeing that there could be changes to your finances, changes to your work. Things could improve. You stay grounded, but this is your daily routine. Something about your daily routine is going to change after these eclipses occur. So I would think more into July, especially like after Mercury goes retrograde. And I'm hearing 4th of July, some kind of change transformation, especially around work. And oh my gosh, here we go again. We have the Scorpio card, which is transformation, coming on top of this lightning bolt. So something sudden is going to happen in the month of June for the Aquarius sun signs, rising signs, and moons, that is going to kind of really shake you off of your foundation. There's going to be some huge changes coming about. We don't know what they are. Oh, what are they? What are they? If I just go back to where the full moon and the new moon are highlighted, it's definitely going to be something around home and hearth, family, mother, father energy, or definitely work related energy. And it's really going to shake you to your core, change your belief system, force you to expand your belief system. I really kind of don't like that, simply because my daughter is an Aquarius, and so is my ex-husband, and so I'm hoping everything will be okay there. Especially because the eclipses are happening right in my natal chart, like directly. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna have to keep an open mind about that. Now, I'm using the karma cards, which I haven't used before, I think, in any of my readings. These are specifically designed to answer your questions. So let's put it around this. Or maybe you have another question that you were wondering about would come out in this reading. You're going to apply the energy to the 5th house. So this would be Leo based. That also is part of what the full moon is hitting for you. It's that trying to have some fun, trying to enjoy the pleasures of life. It's also about being creative. So whatever your question is, you have to apply the power of love to your question to get your answer. You will have to, it says investment gambles and other games. So this is you taking a leap of faith and just going for it. So say, like if you were asking, hey, will I have a new job? You're going to have to gamble on that. And it's also playing games at work. If it's love related, it's kind of the same thing. And also to apply to your question that you're wondering, you have to be creative at this time. I am seeing that fire energy, and that is that creativity. So whatever you're creating in your mind kind of is also what shows up. But use your creative resources, those ideas, those lightning flashes that come through, in order to help you answer your questions this month. Your angel card, oh, I love it. It's positivity. And it's asking you to remain positive throughout any kind of changes that are happening in the month of June. Your affirmation says, I am positive and strong. When you are positive, you keep directing a stream of high vibration energy with your thoughts and words and actions. And that's really all you can do. You can't worry about what's going to happen. You just have to remain positive so that that's what you're attracting. Your crystal stone of the month is obsidian, and it is about protection. So I'm feeling as though for the Aquarians, you will need to put up some boundaries, definitely around that new moon on June 21st. Protect against negative beings, negative thoughts. Shadow, I'm hearing shadow, people, shadow toxicity. Definitely, you can use black tourmaline if you don't have obsidian, but it is about protection. It is about putting up those boundaries. It would be around the home and the work and making specific boundaries in those places so that you can take time for yourself as well. Your animal totem for the month is, I love it, it's brown bear spirit, and this is asking you to take some time out. So that would be taking time out to enjoy the pleasures in life. Stop being so serious. There's really nothing that is more important than you enjoying yourself, having a good time, seeking out the pleasures in life, and having some joy in your life. It's not saying shun all your responsibilities, but I think that for a lot of Aquarians, you're putting an importance in one place over another, and that other place really truly doesn't serve you. So I'm saying, like, maybe you're working way too much, but you could be laid off or fired in a second and replaced, and you've spent all of your time, blood, sweat, and tears in that place over the family, and just like that, you're just a number. So really start to put your focus and your energy where it counts. Okay, so rest and rejuvenate. And that is coming up. Rest and rejuvenate is coming up in the reverse position. Whenever I see Mercury retrograde coming into a chart, I always think that that's a time to rest and rejuvenate. We also have Venus retrogrades, Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto retrogrades. This is saying, despite the energy and all of the warnings that have been out there, you haven't been taking enough time for yourselves, brown bear spirit, and it's starting to really show because there's this underlying fire and anger. There's that Chiron, that wound. You need to rest and rejuvenate. Telling you, put the importance on yourself and your family at this time. Oh, I love this. The Patience card is coming up for you. And this is such a beautiful card. But this is not even really just saying patience. I'm hearing slow it down. Slow it down. Everything will happen and unfold the way it has to. You don't need to push against it and force things to happen. If you are waiting on a check, if you're waiting to hear some news, you will have to definitely practice patience this month, because nothing, especially with everything going retrograde, nothing's going to be moving quickly. Your final card for the month, it is the Great Knight, and it's saying take a knee, bend the knee. What are you bowing down to? This is also talking about service and you know, like that knightly energy, that proudness of the service that you are doing, that you have done. This is talking about romantic illusions and seeking the sacred. I like that. Romantic illusions, seeking the sacred. Okay. Oh, this is the Grail Knight. I'm sorry. The Grail Knight, like the Holy Grail. What I'm thinking is, for this, is going back to putting that importance in what is important. What is holy to you? What is sacred to you? What is truly important? And I want you to think about what is truly important and how that plays out in the world. Because if it's a material thing, You're going to have to really change your thinking. Anyway, that's all I have for you for this month, Aquarius. Oh my gosh. What a crazy reading. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, comment me, give me some love, show me some love. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Check out my other videos too. And be sure to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest, and expressionsoftheuniverse.com. Until next month, little water bearers.